Pretty peaceful in here most days. The music situated. Alright. Anyone need any additional props? Are we golden? Alright, if anybody needs anything, feel free to reach out at any time throughout class. And if you're feeling anything in your practice that's uncomfortable for you, go ahead and exit the posture. Come back when things feel right and ready. We'll take a moment to get seated and arrive in the space. Let your sit bones find balance. Your shoulders relax. Hands rest comfortably, either palms up in a receiving gesture or palms down to feel grounded. And we can begin tuning inward. If you're comfortable, you can let your eyes gently close or allow your drishti to soften. Let's notice how the body begins to settle in, how the shoulders roll down the back. You might even let them go a few times, just loosening the grip of the morning. Notice how the forehead begins to soften and smooth. How the jaw can unclench and let go. Let's bring awareness to the breath. To the expansiveness of the inhales and the slow relief and release of the exhales. Notice how and where the breath moves through you. Feeling the muscles in the upper back and the chest move with each inhale. And relax with each exhale. And today, to become a little more balanced within, we'll use the breath technique Sama-Riti, meaning equalized breath. This can help to calm your nervous system whenever you need it. So as you continue to breathe deeply, full and free, let's begin on the next inhale to count silently in the head, all the way to the end of that breath. Notice that little pause. And with the exhale, again, count all the way to the end. One breath or one end of the breath feels longer or shorter than the other. But after just a few rounds of placing the intention for equal breath, you notice how it responds, beginning to balance itself out. Before we begin our active practice, let's take a moment and tune inward. And let's think of an intention, your sankalpa. It could be for the class ahead, or the day, or something more personal in your life. But whatever it is, let that intention expand through your heart center. Feel the vibrational energy of this intention, how it makes you feel. As if you're looking beside you, begin to awaken the muscles and tissues of the neck. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to the other side. Follow your inhale back through center. Exhale, gentle neck rolls. Take your time. Rotate mindfully. Unwinding the tensions from the week, from the morning. Let's find a place to reverse the direction and continue on. And when you begin to feel balanced, allow the head to complete its final rotation. Feel it align and center naturally. The shoulders relax and your eyes can gently open and return. With the next inhale, let's sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right, and we'll hold here. And we'll begin to wring out the spine and any tensions you might be feeling throughout your torso. Inhale, come back through center, big stretch up. Exhale, take the twist to the other side. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Begin to breathe into the side body. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the other side. Use the next inhale to come back through center. Exhale, follow your heart, fold forward, and take a few moments to breathe right here. Slowly crawl back. And let's release those legs. Give them some gentle wake up and movement, breaking up any areas of stagnancy you might be feeling today. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to seated posture. Realign the sit bones and the shoulders relax. Next inhale, sweep arms up to the sky. Exhale, take the twist again to the right, and we'll hold here. Perhaps noticing a little more length or a little more openness. Inhale, come back through. Exhale, twist again. Inhale to center. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Then maybe you'll notice a little more space or a little more ease. Inhale, come back. Exhale, last time, over. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Take a few moments. Is it getting chilly back there? It's okay? All right. When you're ready, come on back. And from here, we'll ease down into a forearm position. So make sure you have plenty of cushion and support beneath your knees if you need it. And you can choose bound or sphinx position. And with knees hip distance apart and directly below the hips, let's begin some nice fluid movements. You can invite any amount of range of motion that you like, but I always recommend starting slow, maybe just rocking side to side or swaying or gentle circles. And as you get going, you can allow the body to dictate the movements, getting into all the nooks and crannies that are calling out for a little movement, a little bit of life. We can extend back to our first child's pose to stretch it all out. Gently come back to forearms. From here, we'll come into one of my favorite hip openers, fire hydrants. So we'll slide the knees toward one another to change up the base. With your inhale, let's open the right leg like at a fire hydrant. Extend diagonal, and then exhale. We gently bring the knee back down. Let's alternate. So left side, exhale to lower. 2 more sets with the breath. You might observe where you're storing some tension or tightness today, or where things just feel like they need to move. Always observe without judgment. Once you've completed that last set, you can feel free to either stretch it out in child's or puppy pose, or you can sway or take a little bit of movement to ease any fatigue that may have come up. Wonderful. Now let's come back to forearms for dolphin pose. Let's separate the knees hip distance apart again. With your inhale, curl the toes into the mat. With your exhale, press the mat away and lift the tailbone towards the sky. The neck and head can drop nice and heavy. And notice what comes to life for you. Support for the upper back, the shoulders, the hamstrings coming online. And then with an exhale, gently lower back down, extend back halfway to child's pose. From here, let's take an inhale and open the right hand towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, Come on through, guide the shoulder down. Once you're there, allow any tension to drain out. Next inhale, press yourself up and open that right hand to the sky. Exhale, place the hand back down, and we'll try the other side. Inhale, left hand. Exhale, thread the needle. Surrender for a few breaths. When things feel balanced, use the inhale to press up and open wide. Exhale to lower the hand. From here, you can come up to a seated posture, grab a sip of water if you need it, and we'll stretch and prepare the wrists for more movement. So for wrist warm-ups, I always like to recommend anything fluid and natural. So I tend to go towards the rotation movements, wiggling of the fingers, and self-massage, of course, is always great. Just want to get this area ready to work for us. Maybe even a little weight bearing if you feel ready. Testing the waters. And when things begin to feel pretty well warmed up for you, you can shake any old energy out, let it go. And make sure you keep your props nearby just in case you might want them throughout movement practice. So we'll start in hero or tall hero. And from here, let's take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. With your exhale, find tabletop pose, hands to the earth. Inhale, cow or cat lift. Exhale, cat, round and roll. Let's do a couple more sets of those. Waking up the spine. Last time. Great. Next inhale, extend the right leg back. Exhale, guide the foot through to low lunge. Inhale, let's rise up nice and tall. Exhale, let's dive like a wave crashing on the shore. Let the arms follow the breath. Inhale, rise back up. Twice more, maybe letting something go with the exhale. Making room for something good with every inhale. Last one. And this time when we rise, exhale, tall twist to the right. Left hand can rest at the knee, right hand can rest at the hip or wrap behind the back. Notice how grounded you feel. Next, exhale, plant the hands back down and step back, tabletop. Inhale, cow or cat lift. Exhale, cat, round and roll. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Exhale to low lunge. Inhale to rise nice and tall. And away we go. Dive away. Following the breath. One more time. With the inhale, we rise. And this time, let's take that tall twist to the other side. Exhale, release the hands down, step back, table. Inhale, cow, curl the toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press back, and let's get reacquainted with this dog. Perhaps you like to pedal your heels and walk the dog, or find any other expression that feels right for you today. With an exhale, gently lower down to tabletop. Inhale, sunbird, Chakravakasana. Exhale, float back down. Other side, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, roll all the way back to child's pose or puppy pose. You can flip the palms upward to relieve the wrists if you like. With the next inhale, let's rise up to tall hero. Exhale, child's pose, all the way down. You can use your hands to help guide you. Again, inhale all the way up, nice and tall. Exhale, back to the ground. Inhale, let's rise up. This time, exhale, tabletop pose, hands to the earth. Inhale, extend the right leg back. Exhale, knee towards chest. Inhale, lengthen the leg back. Exhale, low lunge, guide the foot through. Inhale to rise up nice and tall. Exhale, hands to prayer or open arm variation. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Whichever variation calls to you, you can stay gentle or you can come into a high lunge if you need a little more. Let those shoulders continue to relax. And exhale, let's bring the hands back down to frame the foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let's gently creep crawl back to runner's stretch. Wherever your stopping point is great. And let's move with it. Inhale, creep crawl forward to the lunge. Exhale, back to the runner's stretch. Last time. Inhale, lunge. And then when you get to the runner's stretch, wherever that stopping point is, whether you're elevated or lowered, wherever your comfort level is, keep breathing. Inhale, come on back. Exhale, step back, table. Nice job. Inhale, cow or cat lift. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you might notice something different this time. Maybe things are feeling warmer or more open. With an exhale, land softly, tabletop. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, knee towards chest. Inhale, lengthen the leg back. Exhale, find your low lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, take the twist, whether it's hands to prayer or another variation that you're loving. Let your breath continue to flow, full and free. Use the exhale to lower the hands and frame the foot. Inhale to find length. Exhale, let's creep, crawl back to the runner's stretch. Go nice and slow. And again, inhale, finding some range of motion. Exhale it back. One more time. Full breath. And on this third and final, we're gonna hold here. So if one side feels different than the other, that's quite common for all of us. Go nice and easy. You can use blocks to help you elevate yourself wherever you're at. When you're ready, inhale, creep, crawl back up. Exhale, step it back to table. Nice job. Inhale, cow or cat lift. Exhale, cat bow. Inhale, press up. Exhale, child's pose or puppy pose. Stretch it out right here. When you're ready, you can come on back, grab a little bit of water if you need it, and if anyone needs a refill, there's a little fridge down the hall in the little mini kitchen. All right, let's move right back into it. Now I'm going to invite you to find mountain pose at the top of your mat. However you'd like to get there is entirely up to you. So if you have a few favorite postures that you'd like to visit along the way, feel free to do so. It's your journey. And allow yourself to be present for it, noticing how the feet ground down, how the energy rolls up into the body, how each vertebrae separates one at a time, and how the shoulders relax, collarbones expand, grounded and steady in mountain pose. If you want to take a few movements while you're here, just to get out any energy, or just bring things to life, feel free to do so. Wonderful. Let's find our mountain nice and neutral here. Next, inhale, upward salute. Reach to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. And remember, you set your own intensity here. So if you want less intensity, you might come out of it a little bit. If you want more, you might sink down deeper. But always listen to your own inner wisdom. With an exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back to high lunge. So once the foot is grounded, let's inhale and rise all the way up. Finding our height and stability in center. Next, inhale, melt the legs straight. Exhale, high lunge with cactus arms. That back knee can bend as much as you need. Inhale, tall. Exhale, grounded. Last time. And hold for a moment. Next, exhale, float the hands down. Prepare the back foot for warrior two. So you might turn it out slightly and lengthen it back. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, coming into our warrior two. Shoulders stacked above hips. Breath is steady and smooth. Next inhale, hands to heart center. Melt the front leg straight, finding a moving warrior. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. And again, deep breath. Exhale, expand. Last time. When you get to that final warrior, hold there. Finding that strong, peaceful warrior energy. Inhale, melt the legs straight. Exhale, wide-legged mountain pose. A full breath, open arms to receive. And exhale, fold it forward. Let's line up for pendulum with the left hand beneath the face. You may use a block if you need more height. Inhale, let's open the right hand to the sky. Exhale, lower it down, and we're going to alternate. Finding space through the chest, the heart, the upper back. Continuing on at your own natural pace. Got one more set. And of course, once you've completed your final set, feel free to hang loose. You can take movements within this posture if you'd like, bent knees or straight legs, depending on how you're feeling. With your next inhale, let's rise all the way up to five-pointed star. Exhale, triangle. Left foot leads the way, so we turn the left toes forward. Find that edge, spiral open. Lovely. Take another breath here. Exhale, side angle pose. So we simply bend that front knee, reposition the arms to suit our needs. Final exhale, let's lower the hands to frame the foot. Pivot the back foot to face forward. Let's line up for pyramid. Make sure both heels are grounded and both feet have their own separate train tracks. Inhale, let's find some length in the spine. And then use the exhale to fold, going as deep as you're ready for today. Make sure blocks or props are out of your way. Inhale, step up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. You can find stillness or a few little movements again if you'd like. Breathing deeply always. And then finding mountain. Inhale, reach the arms, upward salute. Exhale, chair pose, sinking down again. Finding that happy medium of where you'd like to be today. Shoulders continue to relax away from the ears. Next, exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back to high lunge. And then use the inhale to rise. Meet your high lunge on this side. We'll find that moving sequence. Inhale, melt the front leg straight. Exhale, high lunge with your cactus arms. And again, full breath, find your height. Exhale. One more time. And hold here. Final breath. Exhale, plant the hands down, prepare those feet for warrior two. Once you're into position, use an inhale to rise, windmill up and open, warrior two. Moving warrior. Inhale, hands to heart, melt the legs straight. Exhale, warrior two. And again, deep breath. Long exhale. Last time. And when you get to that warrior two, hold there. Inhale, melt the legs straight. Exhale, wide-legged mountain pose. Full breath, open arms to receive. And exhale to fold. Something different on this side. Let's hang loose for a breath or two. Enjoying the surrender. From here, let's take another breath. And with exhale, we'll come to Skandasana on the right side. So remember to listen to your body and how far it wants to travel today. What variations feel best. Next inhale, travel through center. And then use the exhale to sink into the other side. Always going careful with the body. Let it find its way softly. Next inhale, travel through center. Exhale, hang loose one more time. And now inhale, rise all the way up to five-pointed star. Exhale, triangle with the right foot leading the way this time. So we find that edge. Let the hand find its resting place. Left hand can reach to the sky. Stay here for another inhale. And with exhale, side angle pose. Whatever variation you tried on the other side, let's try to match that here. Final exhale, lower both hands to frame the foot. Let's pivot and reposition the back foot closer for pyramid. And once both heels are grounded and you feel stable, inhale, find length. Exhale, settle as deep as you want to go. Sending the right hip back. Breathing deep. Make sure blocks are out of your way. Inhale, step up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch it out here. Maybe notice how things feel after practice. And for one more posture, we're going to come to Malasana, garland pose. So I like to come about midway up my mat, but maybe your positioning is a little different. My feet are pretty much to the edge of my mat, but do what feels best for you. Keep a block handy if you need it. And with an exhale, go ahead and let the butt sink down towards the earth, opening up the hips, nurturing that root chakra. Finding the breath. Inviting that sense of groundedness to bring into your day. From here, there's a lot of different ways we could get out of this. If there's a few postures you're craving, now is a great time to move through a few of them. Perhaps you like working on your crow pose. Perhaps you want to keep it gentle and just sink it back to child's pose or puppy pose. But wherever you go, allow yourself to find the way. Eventually making your way back to a restful posture to let the breath slow down. And of course, when you feel ready to come back on your own terms. You can grab a little more water if you need it. If your toes get cold, socks can go back on now. Is the temperature still okay back there? The fan is off. I never turn it off. I am notorious for always having the fan on because I'm always warm these days. The joys. It's actually kind of nice to have it off today for a minute. All right, so I like to move into our hip opener, and today I'm going to be showing fire log pose, but if you like figure four, pigeon, rock the baby, any other variations that call to you, by all means, do what feels right for you. And for fire log, you could take crisscross applesauce, or if you want a little bit more, you could stack one leg on top of the other. This one's really nice for that outer hip and glute of the top leg. Always go at your own pace. Let's take a nice full breath here, tall spine. And if you need more, exhale, you can gently bring the hands down and walk your way to a stopping point. Never pushing, forcing, or pulling. Just allowing and being right where you are. Gently walk your way back up. Let's release the legs. Give them a little movement. Allow some of that energy to free itself. And now try the other side, lining it up. Feel the sit bones grounding down evenly beneath you. Inhale nice and tall. And if you need more, exhale gently. Ease your way forward. Always remember to find the stopping point. next inhale, let's reach the arms up. With exhale, fold forward. Again, seek the stopping point and stay there to breathe. Gently make your way back. And now, let's come to cobbler's pose. Vinyasa, soles of the feet touch. Cradle those feet. Inhale, long spine. And again, if you need more, exhale. Fold until you feel that sweet spot. Wide-legged seats, our last posture before bridge or inversion. Once you've got your legs positioned nicely, take another breath and let the exhale help you to find wherever you're going to settle and breathe. Maybe you might even hold back a little bit from your maximum stretch and allow each exhale to help guide you just a little bit at a time. For bridge pose or inversion pose. As always, you have an option at any time to take a variation that you like. So let's roll down nice and easy. Take your time, get there safely. Once you're there, if you're going for the bridge, you'll have feet hip distance apart. Knees are stacked above your ankles, arms rest at your sides. Now, we'll go for 3 moving bridges today. With the next inhale, press the feet in and begin to roll the hips up towards the sky. The chest can lift and the chin might tuck towards it. Exhale, we go 1 vertebrae at a time. All the way down. 2 more on your own. And again, if you found a variation that you love or something that's calling to you, that's okay too. And once you've come all the way down for the last time, you can either hug knees to chest or find happy baby. Rocking side to side can help release and massage that low back. If there's a few other postures you'd like to move through before we come to meditation, by all means, find the ones you like best. Perhaps another hip opener, or a hamstring stretch, or a supine twist would be lovely. But feel free to move through them. Listen to the body. both sides feel even. I'm going to bump up the heat just for a few minutes for meditation since it's starting to cool off in here. I promise I will not burn anybody up. Feel free to gather all the things that you want for your journey of meditation. Extra layers, additional props are available, blankets of course. And then give your body a few final moments to get settled. Make those final micro adjustments. The body can be. Surrendering into the earth. Peaceful. Balanced. As you sink in a little deeper, notice how the breath moves. Flowing through you, calm and steady. Notice that you sink in just a little bit more, finding ease. And now in your mind's eye, imagine yourself surrounded by a most beautiful old growth forest. This forest is a magical, special place. You feel the softness of the moss beneath you. Most comfortable bed. You hear the sounds of the birds singing. You feel a gentle breeze caressing the skin of the face. And you notice all Lovely, lovely. Yes. Yes,